On June 3, 1982, at 2:05 p.m., a girl named Nia came into existence in thought for the very first time. At that moment, she had no body, no brain, and no name. She was only a faint red line on a pregnancy test, representing a possible life. On January 22, 1983, after it was confirmed she was a girl, her parents chose the name Nia, marking the first time she was thought of by name. Nia said yes, even though she didn't understand the question. At 5 years old, she preferred to agree rather than seem different. Sam said he liked her hair and liked her. After that, Nia wore her hair down almost every day, even though she preferred it in a ponytail. Sarah liked Nia for this, and they spent weeks watching the show together. Nia didn't truly enjoy the show but valued Sarah's friendship more, so she kept quiet. She wasn't certain she was ready, but didn't want to hurt him Katie knew little about. Nia but recognized her as a source of comfort, safety, and love. And fear being seen as old and alone, especially after her mother hinted about the passage of time. Diagnosed with cystic fibrosis only a year earlier, a rare late-stage case, she was told she had only a year or two to live. Over time, she grew indifferent to everything, revealing hidden fears and insecurities that felt trivial as death neared. During one of her last clear conversations in the hospital, she told James she never truly felt like herself with him or anyone else. She spent most of her life adapting to how others saw her, focused on being liked and remembered as competent, beautiful, agreeable, happy, perfect, and successful. Now, facing death, she realized she had never been truly known by anyone. In this moment of honest vulnerability, their thoughts aligned perfectly, creating a profound and lasting connection. Though she disliked managing others and wasn't sure about the role, she wanted to be viewed as successful by her family, friends, and even strangers. She wanted her legacy to matter. The position allowed her to influence major financial decisions for a leading cultural brand. She accepted the job and stayed for the rest of her career, helping facilitate significant mergers and acquisitions that elevated the company's status. This success brought wealth and industry recognition, but also made her cold and demanding toward employees, overly focused on work at the expense of personal time. Her father was pleased when she chose business and finance as her college major. Others also regarded her as intelligent and capable, so she continued in the field, hoping to maintain their approval. However, she never truly enjoyed the work. About 3 months later, Nia was seen outside the womb for the first time. Some classmates mocked her, with one girl calling her weird. After that, Nia avoided dancing for several years. Doubting herself, Nia reconciled with him to prove otherwise. Soon after, Tim ended the relationship again. Waking up to the bright lights of the hospital delivery room, she had no idea where she was or who she was. In that brief instant, she was both nobody and somebody, a blank slate, free to become whoever she could be. On June 1, 1988, Nia was thought of as a friend for the first time when her mother's friend's daughter, Sarah, asked if she liked the TV show Danger Mouse. On March 9, 1991, Nia was first seen as annoying and strange after dancing alone during second-grade recess. On October 14, 1994, Nia was thought of as attractive for the first time when a boy named Sam complimented her hair at school on a rare day she wore it down. On August 16, 1997, Nia experienced being hated for the first time after breaking up with her first serious boyfriend, Tim. Tim called her selfish and inconsiderate. On June 29, 2005, Nia was seen as a full-time employee for the first time, hired as a financial analyst at a major media company. On April 10, 2012, Nia was first thought of as a wife after marrying her seventh boyfriend, James. On October 22, 2016, Nia became a mother in others' eyes when her first child, Katie, spoke her first word, Mom. On December 8, 2019, Nia was seen as a boss for the first time after being promoted to corporate financial manager at a multinational clothing company. On August 22, 2035, Nia was thought of in a way that matched how she viewed herself for the first time. 3 months later, Nia was thought of as dead. Her funeral was attended by family and friends. Many praised her beauty, kindness, hard work, and success. A few quietly wished the service would end quickly, indifferent to her memory. Nia was unaware of any of this. She was gone. On March 5, 2051, 2107, Nia was thought of for the last time by someone who had personally known her. Her last surviving child, Katie, passed away, and with her, the last living memory of Nia faded. Nia was thought of as a grandmother for the first time. Her second child, Nick, showed his son Tyler a family photo of Nia. "This was my mom." As Sonis tried to sleep, he wondered if any of those erased had lived differently if they had. Known one day no one would remember them. The thought sent a strange feeling through him. Then he thought of his upcoming work presentation, something that had caused him great anxiety. Suddenly, he felt less nervous and experienced a fleeting sense of peace before drifting off to sleep. Nick said, pointing to her picture, "She would be your grandma. Can you say grandma?" At 4 years old, Tyler smiled and said, "Hi, Grandma," missing a few letters but understanding. On December 30th, on January 2nd, 2372, at 3:52 p.m., Nia was thought of for the final time. Her remaining photos and information were stored in a data server at a genealogy company. That day, a young employee named Sonis was instructed to clear servers holding unused profiles older than 200 years. Before deleting them, he browsed through the images, wondering who these people were and what their lives had been like. He paused on Nia's photo, noting her friendly, genuine smile, as if practiced over a lifetime. Within the hour, he erased all the data. That night,